Everyone, hope everything is going well. You guys and gals know that drill. Smash that like button, subscribe if you haven't, comment down below. Follow me on Instagram at AIH_sports. Follow me on my finance channel at AIH Finance. Okay, so I got this in the mail. I mailed it to this individual, paid, I think it's either $10 to $15, whatever it was. Wanted his auto, and I have it here. It's Archie Manning, his rookie card, 1971. So, yeah, it's nice to get Peyton Manning's father to sign his card. Okay, now getting to the Fanatics buying out PWCC. So just as a context, this past Friday, I got a DM from a source of mine who supplied me with decent information in the past. One of it was regarding the debacle with PWCC and their loans. And I talked to him Saturday, and he basically thought that they're either going to go bankrupt, or someone would have to buy them out. And he suggested that I do a video, hey, PWCC is going to go bankrupt. I said, wait a second, I need to do a little more due diligence before doing that. And then I did a video about that and how shipping times are slower, and also there was an individual, this was mainly about an individual who couldn't roll over his loan because a loan program ended. And I think the dude went to Oregon to try to settle all of this out. So that's just quite interesting. And next thing you know, PWCC is bought out. But regardless, then I posted, hey, does anyone know anything about PWCC? I posted this yesterday. I was getting DMs left and right. And then I got credible people in the hobby DMing me saying that Fanatics is most likely going to be buying out. Is Fanatics or Golden, but most likely Fanatics will be buying out PWCC. One source said that it would happen in 2 days. Guess what? It happened not even 24 hours. It was less than 24 hours. So kudos to my sources. There were multiple sources, by the way. It wasn't just one. That's why I could run with the story. And based on the info I was hearing this past weekend, putting everything together, it was fine for me to run with this, okay? Now, some people say, hey, divulge your sources. No, that's crazy. That's insane. I would never do that. Now, in terms of what happened behind the scenes, so I could say this based on my conversation with the source. Source said, hey, don't talk about it until the deal happens. So PWCC, as you guys know, had issues with their loans. They basically borrowed money from private equity, and they had trouble paying that off. And what they had to do was they had to liquidate a bunch of people's cards where people weren't paying off their loans. They had many creditors, from my understanding. So you had that situation go on. You also had the situation where individuals, or where PWCC lent or borrowed money from individuals as well, and they had to pay them a decent rate of somewhere between 6 to 10%. So that was a red flag that I caught on early on, especially when the market was going down. So they had trouble paying, and then now from this source, I wasn't allowed to talk about it until the deal was going down. And apparently they were going to be going bankrupt or defaulting in a month. And the only way to stop that is if Fanatics or PWCC or Alt came in to the rescue. Their owners came in. Alt tried bidding on it. They didn't put a competitive bid, from my understanding. Then you had Golden and PWCC as the two power plays left, or the two big players left. Golden and Nat Turner, they don't have the best relationship based on my source with Brent from PWCC. And thus, it was an easy deal for Fanatics to make. who wanted an established platform. And on top of it, Brent would probably do a deal with PWCC, with Fanatics, and that's what happened. So bada bing, bada boom. What my sources told me was accurate. People doubted me, and guess what? It happened. So this will be good for the hobby in terms of it will create competition. You have Golden with their vault, right? You have eBay, they have their own vault. Even Alt has their own vault, but a lot of people, they don't use Alt. So you have three powerful companies out there. eBay will still be competitive, Golden will be competitive, and Fanatics / PWCC will be competitive. I find that to be fantastic. Short term, this should be actually great for the sports card hobby, in my opinion, in terms of pricing, because they're not going to be liquidating all these cards on the PWCC app, from my understanding. Yeah, you'll see some sales, but it's not going to be the fire sales that we've seen. So in my opinion, that should provide a floor out there. And this should bring more synergies to the Fanatics brand. And who knows, are they going to try to buy up a grading company now? I mean, they want to be the one-stop shop. I mean, who would they buy out now? You have CSG in line with the Blackstone Group, so that'll be hard. You have PSA and part of the Collectors Holding Network. Now, SGC, they're part of a network as well, but would they go after it, right? Would they go after Beckett? You know, these are questions that I'm thinking right now. But anyways, guys and gals, let me know what you think about this. Remember to smash that like button, subscribe if you haven't, comment down below. Thank you. Bye.